Welcome back to Prison Architect, everybody. Welcome back to Poxlammer. We're here. We're back. And it's time to give these girls the cells that they deserve. And by deserve, I mean not really deserve because they murdered a bunch of people. You know? So, yeah. But we're still we're gonna make them a room. They never leave these rooms, okay? So we need to do something. Just to entertain them, just to keep them busy. They need washing facilities, for example. I mean, they can eat their food I guess we can give them a chair to eat their food in, and maybe just like a little TV to keep them entertained, or I don't know. Like we say, we'll tailor these to their characters. So we're going to start with Garamoko, all right? Because Garamoko was our slightly hipsterish girl. That's why she's got the concrete tiles, the kind of modern industrial look. I should point out as well, it is ferociously hot at the moment, so I don't know how long I'm going to be recording for. I've had to turn off. I have like a billion fans going, like a literal billion fans in my room. I can't move. There's just fans everywhere, they're on top of me. They're all. I can barely see the TV. Like, I'm just looking through grills and fan blades. So but once I'm done recording, I'm going to turn all those fans back on. But for now, I'm going to see how long I can last. Okay, because it's like the hottest it's been in England in, I don't know, however long they claim it's been. I mean, they always say that, right? Like, oh my gosh, it's the hottest summer in 40 years, and it's like, well, if it's the hottest summer in 40 years now, then next year it's surely, like, unless it's hotter, in which case it's the hottest summer in 41 years, it's going to be, less than that, right? But I don't know, every year they claim it's like the hottest summer in so many years, and the numbers are always different, and it doesn't always go up, and it doesn't make any sense. So we're just going to ignore the mainstream media. They're useless when it comes to weather prediction. But her cell is now ready. I was just waiting for them to finish putting the floor down. So she needs an area to wash in, like an area just to have a little bit of decency. So we're going to give her a brick wall just there, okay? And she's going to have there we are, shower heads. Okay, we're going to put a shower head like here, and then we're going to put a drain underneath it. She's okay with a toilet on the other side, I think. We could move it, but honestly, I think it's fine there, She's kind of progressive. Although she likes to shower in private, she actually likes it when people watch her poop. So having it next to the door is probably fine by her. Now, because she's a hipster, she's going to need, like, some books and stuff, right? Look at all this stuff we could build her. We're going to give her a couple of bookshelves. Couple of bookshelves with the Bible on it, looks like. We are going to give her, not a sink, although that would be quite funny, wouldn't it? A morgue slab. She could have a morgue slab. I don't know if she'd appreciate a morgue slab or not, but I mean, we could give her one anyway, right? Maybe a fridge, a bin to kind of stash all her contraband in, and then we'll come in and take it out, and she'll be like, no, oh my god, there's an electric guitar. Oh, electric chair. I read that as electric guitar, and I saw this icon and was like, what the fuck? And then I looked at it again, and it's the electric chair that we paid for. I was like, why does a guitar deliver 2,000 volts of justice? That doesn't make any sense. Right, we've given her her bookshelves anyway. She's got her light. We could give her a weight bench. I don't know, what does a hipster lady need? An ironing board? A dog crate, maybe? I don't know. I don't think she's into TV, I'll be honest. I think she's more of a radio girl. She's not about the visual images. She's about the spoken word. She wants to sit in a chair. Where's a chair? There we go. In a chair, just over here, and watch her radio, listen to the words coming out, and she's, like poetry and stuff, and then she's just going to sit and click her fingers. Can you hear that? That's the sound of me clicking my fingers, That's how hipsters and poets and stuff, like, clap, because it's gentler than a clap, A clap's really violent. It's a violent motion, and you don't want that. You want, like, a nice soft appreciation from people. I mean, personally, I quite like claps, Not the clap. I don't want the clap, but I do like claps in general. When people clap for me, it makes me feel good. A bit like busting ghosts, you know, because busting ghosts make me feel good as well. Right, but she's. I mean, this is a very bare cell, isn't it? I guess that's kind of what she's into, though. She's got her books. Let's give her another bookshelf. She's got her food on the floor now. I think she's just eating it instantly. It's either that or the guard ate it before he put it down, which would be a bit of a prick move, wouldn't it? But I think Garamoko's okay like this, you know. She doesn't need the modern necessities of a more upmarket prison cell, you know. She's perfectly happy with her chair, her radio, and a collection of like 1950s wartime poetry, because that's just what she's into. So we'll leave her to it now. Now we've got Barry over here. Barry, there's a lot of murder in your history, Barry. So I guess, like, I don't know if we ever came up with a story for Barry. I don't think we did we? But I think what's probably occurred, right, is that Hailey Barry here, it was just a case of mistaken identity, right? Somebody was looking for a Barry Hailey, and instead they found Hailey Barry. You know, things escalated very quickly when Hailey was like, "Are you calling me a man?" Kicked 4 guys in the nuts, stabbed them in the face with whatever nearby utensil she had, you know, like a spork or maybe a spatula or something. You don't want to get shanked by a spatula, right? And then just stood over them, like screaming that she's not a man. And it's just because Hailey Barry here, she used to be a man, okay? And she took a long time in her life to come to terms with the fact that she was a man, a woman stuck inside a man's body, okay? And she just got very sensitive when somebody came along and started calling her, you know, the things that she'd spent her entire life trying to move on from, and just flipped. She just lost control. That's all it was, you know? I feel a little bit sorry for her, because everybody has those moments, don't they, when they lose control. It's just not everybody chooses to stab 4 men in the dick with spatulas, you know? That's generally that's not what you do when you're in modern civilized society. But because of that, I do have a feeling that Hailey is kind of normal, you know? I mean, she needs a lot of alcohol apparently, so she must be a bit of an alcoholic. Maybe we could give her a TV and she could distract herself from the perils of alcohol with a TV. But I mean, the other thing with Hailey is I think she would do well from having like a little private wash area. So I think we're going to move the toilet over. Alright? And here's what we're going to do. We're going to give her a 2-section wall. It's not going to be the comfiest of wash areas, I'll be honest. But it is going to give her a little bit more space for TV watching or whatever it is that she chooses to do. We're going to put the shower here like we did with... I've forgotten your name. What was your name? Garamoko. That was it. We're going to put the shower in the same place as we did with Garamoko's cell. We're going to get a drain. Here we go. And then I think we're going to move this toilet over to this side. Alright? Because Hailey, she doesn't like being watched while she poops. Okay? It reminds her of old times, you know? She's got scars, of course, from operations that she's had, and she doesn't want people seeing that. She just wants to get on with her life, her new life as a woman, and of course she can't because people just keep reminding her of her past, which is why she's now joined us in our cell. So I think because of that, we're going to give her a TV. She deserves a TV, right? I mean, it's a real sob story. Granted, she killed 4 guys, and you shouldn't really feel sorry for people who kill 4 guys. But oh no, she's gonna get moved out of this cell. Ooh, this could be bad. Can somebody come and high prioritize this toilet, please? Because I don't want Barry being moved. Barry, oh god, look, you see, I've done it now. It's because it's written right here. All right, I don't want Hailey. Sorry, Hailey. I don't want Hailey being moved out of this cell before it's time. So please, for the love of God, just workman, get in here. We're going to close this again. Close it. Put this toilet. No, here it comes. Here it comes. Okay. The toilet is on the way. You ready? This door's going to... this door's not opening. Are these not connected up? It looks like they're connected up to me. Okay. Well, there you go. Look, they're going automatically now. I don't know what was wrong with them. Maybe the guard is just having a little nap. It's probably looking at cat videos on Facebook or something. But okay, I think we did that quick enough that Hailey is still attached to this cell, which is good, because I don't want to get him kicked out after we've made all this effort. You know, with the floor. That's about it. That's all the effort we've made so far. But okay, here's the deal. Whoa, Hailey, there's a workman in your cell. All right. Well, it turns out that she didn't need a private wash area. Turns out that actually Hailey is perfectly happy to take all her clothes off when there is a man in her cell with her. I mean, I don't know if that was an attempt at seduction, maybe. I mean, it might have been, right? I guess that was what she was going for, but I don't know. Can we give her a table? Oh, tables are huge, aren't they? Of course they are. I mean, we've given her a TV. The reason we put it here is so that the guards can keep an eye on her while she's watching her TV, you know? Make sure she's not going a little bit crazy. I think we'll give her one bookshelf, because she needs something to, you know, to lie in bed and have a little read of, while she tries to avoid thinking of, you know, the past and her alcohol addictions. Maybe, I don't know, what else could we give Hailey? Poor Hailey. I don't know. I can't see anything else that Hailey might like. I guess she might be quite religious, you know. She's been trying to get over her alcohol addictions. She's probably gone to Alcoholics Anonymous, which I guess is a fairly religious organisation from what I hear. I haven't been there, so I've got no idea. But from what I gather, like that's one of the things that people don't expect when they go to an Alcoholics Anonymous class, and actually, like, it's quite a heavily important part of it, isn't it? So, but we'll give her a prayer mat right next to her book, so she can grab the good book, have a little pray. You know, think about her however many steps it is. 9 steps, 12 steps, 15 steps. I think it's 12, isn't it? 12 sounds right. Yeah, think about her 12 steps that she's got to get on with her life, and let's speed this up a little bit so we can see her cell being completed. And yeah, just kind of, I guess, atone for the things that she's done, you know, come to terms with the fact that she flipped out and stabbed 4 guys in the dick. We found drugs on her, apparently, so she's not just an alcoholic, she's also a drug addict. She's not the best, but she does have a high punishment rating, of course, because she's locked in her cell. She's got 0 chance of reform, apparently. I guess she's just had a permanent flip out. She's fully under guard, but she is very unhealthy. Okay, that's good to know. Well, I guess she should be better now. She's got a good cell, you know, to keep herself entertained. We do need to get a cleaner in here. How about we just buy... I'll tell you what, Hailey, just for you, because I do feel sorry for you still, we're going to buy some new janitors, and I'm going to start by putting 3 of them in your cell, okay? Janitors, can you clean up this mess, please? Janitors? Motherfuckers. Look at this. Look at these lazy sons of bitches. They don't want to do their job. Guys, get in here. Clean this shit up. Hailey doesn't need her cell to be full of puke, alright? And piss. Granted, Hailey may have put the puke and piss there in the first place, but it's not... Look, Hailey, you're making it very hard to feel sorry for you, okay? Just work with me here, alright? Stop. No, hey... Oh. You know what, I give up. But yeah, I think we'll probably leave it there. I granted, it's a little bit shorter than normal. Like I said, I'm kind of roasting like a lobster. But we've decorated our 2 death row cells. We've got another death row inmate turning up. Oh, fuck yeah! This is going to be great. I wonder if his clemency is any lower. Is there anything in bureaucracy we can do to speed up this? No, it looks like... Your lawyer lobbies for a reduction in the required strength for the conviction before death row proceedings can be properly started. Essentially lowers the number of appeals a prisoner gets before you can schedule their execution without liability. Okay, yeah, we're just waiting on those. Those appeals to fail, I guess. Let's just take this. It's annoying me. It's only £1,000 up there as well. We're waiting for those appeals to fail. So when do they get their appeals? How do we tell when their appeal is? Schedule execution. We could just force an execution, right? I mean, maybe not Garamoko. She's got quite a high chance of clemency, but Hailey, I mean, I love you, girl, but you've got a pretty low chance of clemency. I'll tell you what, we'll wait and see what the new death row prisoner is like, you know? Maybe we can just execute him straight away. But thank you very much for watching, everybody. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment and all the rest of it. And to make up for this short episode, I will do a longer episode next time. So, right, thank you, and I will see you in the next video.